Hey guys, I tried to get this hub out of this spindle, and the problem is that I took everything apart already, but this CV joint right here is stuck. So I try hammer it out. I even try to use my weight to pound that thing, try to get it out, and nothing works. Um, it's funny because I went to the junkyard and I get this whole part. I don't know if you can see it. This whole part right here, and it get out. It get out right really easy, you know. So it was very easy to take that whole thing out. Um, well, I found a rotary hammer from Harbor Freight. This one right here, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. This is my last resort. Um, I also rent this tool from Oralis. It comes with a lot of parts to take it off the hub. Um, and but the idea was like if I couldn't take this hub out, I would replace the whole right front suspension knuckle spindle ball joint, which is like the whole thing that I took from the junkyard. My problem is I have a problem with the bolts. They don't hold the tire. This thread, they're already messed up, especially like this one. I don't know if you can see it. It's like really, really bad. This one is good. This one is alright. This one is like halfway. So every time that I put the tire on, like the whole thing like move. So it's not safe. So I decided that I need to change the hub. Um, but in order to do that, I had to take it off the CV joint. So I'm gonna use this machine. I don't know if it's gonna work, but all right, let's try. This chisel, if it works, this chisel right over here, this part right here, it's like $20 in Harbor Freight. This one you can get it for $80. I pay $100. I forgot to get the 20% or whatever they always give you. Sometimes I see people they can get it for $64. When they had like special promotions. So let's try. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it is gonna move the CV joint. Well, I think it works. I don't know if you see that movement, but it moved. Um, all right, so I just need to move this part. All right, just gonna pause the video and I'm gonna see if I can take it out, but I definitely that didn't move. Well, after I use the rotary hammer. I'm gonna use a screwdriver. Look at that. Look at that. That thing is no seized anymore. I'm just gonna try to move the whole spindle and take it out, the CV joint out of the way. So now I'm removing this upper part to give them some space. So the knuckle spindle is gonna go forward and I'm gonna be able to take the CV joint. So I'm using T40 right here to hold the bolt, and this is 7/8, actually 13/16. Remember, this is an ML 350 2006. So I holding this while I turning this to release. Okay, I removed this bolt right over here. This part right over here that it was holding the bolt. I think I mentioned T40. I used T40 before. It's a little bit loose, but this one is much better. It's T45. Okay, I hit this part right here with the hammer. So it got separated. So now I can move the whole thing. So I'm just gonna move this in and take it off the CV joint from the hub. Okay, I got this thing almost out. I don't want to take it off that bolt right there, because the whole thing is gonna be disconnected. I was trying to avoid that. This big thing is connected with this bolt right here, another one over here, and the one on the bottom. So I'm just gonna fight that CV joint to take it off out of there. All right, out of there. So definitely, if it wasn't for this rotary hammer and the chisel, oh my god, like this one, it was the lifesaver, man, because the CV joint, it was seized. Look at that. Look at all the rust all over around. It's too dark.